mechanics, thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video guys, we'll be working here on a Chevy Cruze guys, and we'll have more than 200 videos on this car guys on our channel, so make sure you subscribe guys. Now we'll show you guys how to remove, how to replace front strut assembly guys, the whole assembly with the spring. And with that we'll show you how to remove it and how to replace it. As I said guys, we'll have more than 200 videos on this car on our channels guys, and we have 3 channels. Electrical videos will be made on this channel, electrical car repair live, and we'll have more videos on how to repair guys as well. So if you need anything, just check it out. The car has been in an accident here, the strut is bent, so we need to replace it with another strut here so we can make it to where we can drive it around the shop. So what do we need to do now? Okay, first we need to go ahead and remove, if you have a wheel cover, we need to remove the nuts. So those are plastic nuts that you just get loose. Okay, like that. Now in our case we have only two nuts, but you have 5 nuts that you need to remove. Why we do that? Because we just put it together and everything's bent there, so we need to fix the strut before we actually are able to install our wheel on. Okay, perfect. Now we can cut the wheel, pull it out. Okay guys, and this is our strut. You can see it has some damage, so you can see where it's bent. Also this is guys the sway bar link right there, that's broken. But if it's not broken, what you have to do, you have to disconnect it from here so you can remove the strut. So that's what we'll be doing next. So we're going to use some interphone guys to spray the nuts and bolts that we need to remove. Okay. First we need to remove the sway bar link. This one will be the first thing that will need to go. Okay guys, so we need a Torx 40 now for the sway bar link. We need an offset box wrench like this one. Torx 40 here. Okay, and we can go ahead and remove it. You're supposed to turn the nut, not the inside of the bolt, but in our case it's broken, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you can see guys, the sway bar will come out. In our case it's broken in 2 pieces. Yours will stay on the sway bar link, This is the sway bar link. Now the 2 nuts that we need to remove are right here, one over there. So 18mm socket guys. So we'll get the little impact now because those are already loose. You can see that interphone guys, when we sprayed it, it eats all the rust and cleans all the dust, so it's really good spray. Check it out guys, list it in the description of the video below. All the tools and parts also could be found there as well. Okay, now we leave the nut on for a little bit because we need to hammer them out. Okay, we're going to start the nuts a little bit before we push them out, because if you tap on that bolt and you hit the thread, you're going to mess up your bolt. So let's get a hammer. Okay, and we'll tap those things out. Okay, you can see how stuck that thing is. So what we'll do before we start, I'm going to even spray a little bit more interphone inside now. Ours could be more stuck because everything's bent as well. Okay guys, so we just need a little bit bigger hammer and it's going to come out. Okay, you have to be extremely careful. If you guys do it without a nut, okay, if you damage your bolt, it's a done deal. So we have to do it, guys, with the nut on, because otherwise, okay, you can damage it seriously and you have to get new bolts. So now we'll need to get a Phillips screwdriver in a little bit. We can use even the impact. Okay, we just ran out of air, so we'll see if we can use the little impact here and see if we can remove that thing. Okay, at first you don't want to use the impact because you can see that it has the teeth that hold it in place. Ours, everything's so tight because it's wrecked, guys, you can see, and everything's under enormous amount of pressure. Now we're going to do the bottom bolt. Okay, the same way we did the top one. Okay, we're going to install the nut now. Okay, hammer it out. You can see once the pressure was released from the first one, everything started coming out really nice and easy. But ours was so bent that okay, you have to lift it up actually if it's hitting here. Okay, and now we'll need to disconnect the brake line from the mount. Just pull it up. Okay, so we can pull the bolt out. Okay, perfect. Now guys, that thing, the only thing holding it now, okay, you have to be extremely careful. Your CV joint might come out, so do not pull too much, because if your CV axle pops out of the transmission, you have hard time putting it together. Now we'll need to go ahead, open the hood, okay, and we'll be doing everything from here. Okay, we need to get the hood support. Okay, let's go down now. Perfect. We need to remove one cap. We have a bolt here with a 24mm nut. You're supposed to use the one like the Allen wrench, so you can hold it with the torque wrench. Okay, let's see if ours is going to come out or it will spin. So let's get the little impact and see if it's going to do anything, or we need to get the big guy. Okay, now I'm going to hold the strut because it's going to fall. Okay, because if you don't hold it, okay, you can severely damage your brake line as well. And this is, guys, the old strut, and you can see what ours looks like because of the accident. Okay, it's bent pretty bad. So we'll get the replacement one now, and we'll show you how to put it together now. Alright guys, we get the new replacement strut now. You can see the nut right here. This one has some Loctite. This is a thread locker actually, yeah. Like this one here. So we're going to install a little bit on the thread of the bolt. Okay, I'm going to hold it now from here. Push it all the way up. One person will start getting it tight on the top. Okay, let's see now. Where I need to go. Okay, and start the nut. Okay, now we'll get the wrench here. Just a regular 24mm wrench, guys, but okay, I'm going to hold it in a second. First, we're going to start the bottom now before we start getting things tight. Okay, so now we'll need to get one of the bolts ready. We'll lift it up. Okay, and just wiggle one of the bolts in. Okay, like that, to hold it in place. Perfect. Now we need to get the bottom one tight. Okay, we need to wiggle it until it goes in. Okay, you have to be like super careful not to damage your brake line, because if you do, guys, you're out of brakes. So don't do that. Now we're going to get a small extension. Okay, let me grab one extension quick so we can just tap on it. That way. Perfect. Now we'll start the nuts. We'll not get them tied yet. Okay, we'll get them tied later. And now we're going to come on top here, guys. Okay, and we need to use a Torx. Okay, Torx 50 star looking bit. Let me show you. Okay, like this guy right here. And we're going to get a 24mm box. Offset box wrench works really good. So you're supposed to hold, okay, the struts, okay, so it doesn't spin in the stem. Because if you use the socket, okay, it's going to spin in the stem. So I'm going to do that until it's tight, and we'll continue. So we got it tight. Okay, it's very important to hold it with that torque so it doesn't spin in the stem, because if it does, you can damage your strut. Now we'll come on the bottom. Okay, we're going to get the two nuts loose, tight, excuse me, and we'll be almost ready. So now we'll need to hold it on the other side. Perfect. Now we need to tighten everything by hand. We need to install your brake line later. Guys, you need to install, okay, check everything that's tight again, and you need to install your, okay, you can see your sway bar link, okay, right here. Ours is broken, so we'll just keep it out until we order the parts. The car will stay at the shop, so that's fine. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.